Let me catch my breath. Hi guys, welcome back to the show. I'm not going to do an intro. I'm just going to jump right into it. This is one of my rapid fire episodes that I told you guys. I just want to just start putting them out. So here's one of them. I hope you guys are doing really good. I'm not going to speed through the episode though because I got a lot that I want to talk about, but I just wanted to be like a homegirl episode. But first I want to talk to you guys about how I'm feeling lately before we get into the tea. Um lately I've been feeling really good. Like really good, guys. If I have any listeners that are under um like 27, 28, like when you hear older people say like the older you get, like the more you just stop giving a fuck. Like y'all seen that? I don't know if it's a meme. I don't know what you call like things that are popular, but it's a picture and not like a person. I don't know. I'm old, whatever. But it was like a thing going around the saying like the older I get, the heller I gnaw, and that is so funny because it's so true. And you don't even do it on purpose. Like it's not like you're doing it on purpose. It's just like I dead ass couldn't give a fuck if I wanted to. And not even like not giving a fuck. It's just like I'm not going, I'm not saying that, I'm not doing that. Nope. Like your patience, it grows and it shortens. It's such a wild thing to grow older. Isn't that funny? Somebody who want to kill themselves saying that. Oh my god, what a podcast! But it really is because like you just change in ways you never thought you would. Even though been pretty much who I am for a long time as far as like my attitude and my morality, but there's just certain things like my energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. Everybody who's 30 and up, they were like, we were waiting for you to get there, bitch. Like, it's for sure my energy. I'm just not. I'm girl. Like girl, leave me alone. Like I can't. Like friends, anything. Like work. If it's finna stress me the fuck out, don't even worry about it. I don't want to know. Like I work with a bunch of like young girls, and most of my friends are younger than me. And the shit they be telling me about, I'm like the way you have even the energy to entertain any of what's going on in your life right now is astonishing to me because the way everybody would be blocked and cut off and I would go home and drink a fat margarita, like girl, no. And it's like all shit that's like avoidable too. Like you were choosing to put time and energy in that. And if you are younger than 28, then I think that's something to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not really big. If you don't have a lot of discernment in yourself and you don't really have that drive to be like you're not going to stress me the fuck out because I know some people like to be stressed out. That's something you can look forward to as you get older because you just some shit it take longer for people to realize that some shit just isn't worth your energy. And I think that if you don't have that type of personality to just know that from jump, then the older you get, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I actually don't have to say shit at all, and I don't have to like interact or entertain this at all. That is so crazy. Nobody ever told me I had that choice. You know, I've always known I had that choice. It's just that when I got to be an adult, I could actually utilize it. Because as a child, I was like, "You every this shit is stupid," but everyone was like, "Shut the fuck up and stay in a child's place." I was like, "Okay, my bad." But so yeah, if you're 28 and up, and you do have those problems, then that's just a self choice. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your life situation and predicament. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but you shouldn't be having no fucking drama in your life that is easily avoidable when you're over 27, 28. And I know some people like mess, some people like tea, some people like drama, but it's just like as an old motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Not that 28 and 30s is old, but it's very like it should be. It should be mature. It should be, you know what I'm saying? So I know a 37-year-old right now who act younger than me, and I'm just like, girl, that is not giving what you think is giving. Yeah. And I would say you start to judge a lot more the older you get, but I've been judgmental my entire life because you have to realize I'm the youngest child of my biological siblings. I'm the youngest child of my adopted siblings. And I'm also just like, I've been through foster care, so my entire life has been made to watch other people do shit that I know I shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? If there's any younger siblings listening, you guys know, or maybe you don't, but like, being that younger sibling and having all these experiences shown in front of me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that because that was dumb as fuck. Don't know why you did it Could have told you not to do that, but you didn't ask. But I am gonna say it because it made me feel better when I say it. You know what I'm saying? Like it does give me joy when I realize that my life isn't fucked up because of the dumbest, the dumbass choices that I made. Like that do make me feel good. So when y'all be like, I listen and we don't judge, girl, I be quiet as fuck because I do judge hard as fuck, actually. Like, I basically do that for a living. Like I'm a dishonorable judge. My friends called me that before. It was like, yep, because I don't know. I just feel like nobody will tell you that you do stupid shit anymore. And I feel like that's really important to know. That's why I'm so easy to be like, sorry, shut the fuck up. I'd be like, all right, y'all got it, my bad. My fault. Like when I'm wrong, I'd be like, all right, whatever, you got me. Okay, shit. Everybody can't be right all the time, you know? I'm real easy to admit when I'm wrong. So when I don't see that in other people, I'm just like, no, no, let's go back before we go forward. You need to address that. That was stupid as fuck. Let's all say it at the same time. One, two, three. You know? So that is a little bit of part of my assholish personality trait, but I don't know. I feel like once you admit it, it's easy to not do it again because every time, or maybe that's just how my brain works. But if I remember a moment where I felt bad or I I, I was wrong or embarrassed or something, like every time I'm about to do it again, I'm just like, oh, nope, don't want to feel like that again. So that's why I'm so judgmental. I just want people to not like once you fuck up once, that need to be the only fuck up you do in that category from this day forward. Because like you knew, you admitted it. You said you did. You said you understood. Like I'm still trying to train my brother out of saying female, and every time he say it, I go female what? Dog, pig, cat, bird, caterpillar. What the fuck we talking about? And he gets so annoyed, but I'm just like, a lot of people don't like that shit. He got into a whole argument with his girl over that, and I'm just like, if she telling you she don't like it, why the fuck you keep doing it? At this point, you trying to get a rouse out of her. That's not making her horny. That's not making her want to be with you. You pissing her off. She about to leave your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. It's like maybe you should try not being a one-minded dickhead. I'm trying to get my old ass parents to stop saying good hair. You know what I'm saying? Like this just judgment shit is starting to, it be going the right course sometimes. I don't just do it to make people feel bad, but that is a factor of it. Like you do need to feel bad in order to see different perspectives of what that stupid shit you saying does. Because why would you say that? Now the person sitting beside that person with good hair that got the bad hair is like, well, damn. Now they having a complex because you just said some stupid shit that didn't need to be said. You could have just said, I really like this hair. Wow, this is some nice hair. Wow, that is very nice. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't separate anybody else in the room by saying that. So, and I get it. People don't think, but that's why judgment is a thing. Now you thinking, bitch. Now you thinking. Thank you, because that was wild. But yeah. So, like I said, if you're under 27, 28, then you have a lot of mental battles. Not battles. You just got a lot of mental shit you're about to go through, which is very exciting. Um, I hope you get there. I hate saying stuff like that because y'all like if you're an OG listener to this podcast, like I do not think suicide is like, unfortunate. I don't. I know y'all gonna be like, Zaria, what the fuck are you talking about? This just took a hard left. But it's like y'all know when people be like, just stay, somebody loves you, just make it another day. Like I always feel so fake when I say shit like that because it's just like nobody could have said that to me when I had the knife to my neck. Nobody. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Promise y'all, I wouldn't have. I'd be like, girl, slice. Like, so it just always makes me. I know I shouldn't like tell people to do it, but it's just like I'm definitely not gonna say not to. I don't know that I can. I don't know that I can and mean it because if you have really ever really been in that headspace, that mindset, that feeling, it just I don't know. It's just like I want to be PC, but my brain is so fucking chemically fucked up that it's just like, girl, I understand it. I know what you mean. I still feel it every day. Like it's not like an emotion. It's just how I feel. Like I just, so yeah, I don't know. This episode is going to be all over the place if you guys can't tell. But to jump right into the topics, I've been seeing a lot of Love Island talk going around lately that like the whole world's on it. And you guys know me. I'm Jomo the fuck out, the joy of missing out. If everybody is watching it and talking about it, that's the last thing. I'm not ever going to watch it in my entire life, actually. And I was talking about it with my coworker because she was trying to like catch me up on all the stuff, even though I've never seen a single episode, so I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about. I was like, I don't really watch like reality TV. And I'm like feeling good about myself. I was like, yeah, the last reality TV I watched was like College Hill. And that was when MTV didn't give a fuck. Y'all remember when she beat that bitch in the face with the hill? That was great. That was prime time television right there. That was absolutely crazy. That bitch was bleeding. I said, oh, the back of the hill? Crazy. I miss College Hill. They should come out with another one. They definitely should. That was crazy. But then I started realizing that I was a hypocrite because I 100% watch RuPaul's Drag Race. And I love RuPaul's Drag Race, and that's what we're about to talk about. So, just to get your minds off of Love Island, to dive into another section of reality TV, let's talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, specifically the new All Star season. However, I will let you guys know that I did not watch, what's the newest season out? Season 18? Because that bitch wasn't on Paramount Plus, and all I got is well, no, that's not all I got. But to watch Drag Race, all I got is Paramount Plus, and they put that shit on a streaming platform that a bitch has never heard before. And I don't like downloading streaming platforms that I've never heard before because this is my card, this is my money. You know what I'm saying? What if tomorrow that shit not there and now my subscription is just $18 a month and I don't know who I'm paying? Like, girl, no. So if I never heard of the like streaming service before, I'm just not gonna do it. Like Peacock better be lucky they came out with a bunch of shows that I want to watch because I was like absolutely not downloading that. But so I didn't watch season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and also I'm a fake asshole because I've never seen seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've only seen 5 through 17. So it's a lot of queens that I don't know. Well, actually, not. I know most of them because even if I didn't watch their season, I'm pretty much I just know them, because I'm in my head I'm a girl, so I just know a lot of queens. But like before I even saw Bob the Drag Queen season, I just knew Bob the Drag Queen. So not like personally, bitch. Like I just called him. So let's talk about the All Stars, 2026, and I was very excited. I wasn't gonna watch it because I thought, why, bitch? I don't know. I thought that they were gonna bring back some bitches from the 18th season that I didn't watch. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna know anybody. But then I was like, oh, bitch, this is All Stars. They finna bring bitches back from season 1. So I dove right in. Let's get right into bracket 1 because bracket 1 was my favorite bracket, and I just finished bracket 3 yesterday, or I'm on like the last episode. So I don't know who won bracket 3, but I'm about to find out maybe after I record this episode. So bracket 1 was Akira C. Davenport, Dawn, Morphine Love, Lucky Stars, Mystique Summers, and Morgan McMichaels. As soon as I saw bracket 1, I was like, oh, bracket 2 and 3 got some shit, okay? Because my favorite drag queen of all time is Dawn. I know you guys are going to be like, Zaria, out of all the drag queens, it's Dawn. I'm not lying to you. It's between oof. Oof. Damn. It is Dawn. I do love Akira though. I love Akira on her season because that's the sewing queen. Any queen on Drag Race that can hand make her own shit, I'm just in love with. And I feel like Akira and Dawn would be the exact two drag queens I would be. Like I would just flip through those styles all the time because I love freaky weird shit. And the minute Dawn walked into the workroom and I saw that deer kind of fawn esque like outfit she had on, I said, "Oh, this bitch finna eat this entire season." Then that bitch walked up and said, "I feel so pussy." I said, I said, "Yeah, that's my bitch. That's my bitch." But then Akira is all like glitz, glam, diamonds, like white, like pearl, like just like a lady after my own heart. I don't know, like I just love that pristine diamond shiny press look, and that is Akira. So I just as soon as I saw those two were in bracket 1, I was like, oh, this bracket eating, eating. Okay, so obviously Dawn made it to the fucking finals because if we're being honest, and what season was Dawn in? She was in season 16 or 17, and I want to say 16. but I might be wrong because Morphine and Dawn were on the same season, right? I feel like they were on season 16. And let me tell you something about Morphine. Was Morphine a bitch on season 16? I do not remember her being so catty, but also Morphine came back looking fish. She said she got into a little car accident. I didn't know nothing about that, but I said, girl, the jawline is giving woman. I said, wow, bitch, let me break my jaw and have them give me a whole look. Like, what? I said, she looks stunning. That's crazy. Now, I don't know her, you know, her situation, what she got going on. I don't know if she's trans or anything like that, but damn sure could be. Could have fooled me. Very fish. Dawn is also fish too. Not out of drag, bitch. It's giving 7-year-old little boy. But in drag, very fish. If I saw Dawn walking down the street, I'd be like, that's a lady, you know? So I did not like Morgan McMichaels. I remember seeing clips of Morgan McMichaels because I don't think I watched her season, but it was giving, okay. You know, it was giving like, okay, you can do drag, but All Stars, I don't know. Also, Mystique Summers was pissing me off when they were saying like it's giving auntie. Like, I don't know. There's a when you have done something for so long and you reach a certain age, you feel like, I don't know. There's this, I'm the teacher, or like I'm the, I don't know. It just gives off very much principal. That's exactly what Lucky said. Like, it's giving, I'm in the principal's office. Like, it's giving like I can't talk because the only adult is around. Like, it's giving, you don't look at us as adults. You're looking at us as like children, and I don't like that. So Mystique Summers, I don't know. And let me tell you something about Mystique Summers, because I understand that old drag. I understand 20-year-old drag. I get it. I do get it. I get it. Very thespian, very man portraying a woman. I do get that. But it's just like, you are on RuPaul's Drag Race. If you don't put them fucking JC Penney ass clothes up, like, if Mystique Summers worked at like the head office at like Nordstrom Rack, Macy's, JC Penney, you know what I'm saying? Like those really top like clothing departments, she would live a fantastic ass life. That bitch would be selling left and right. Big girl clothes, plus size clothes, you got it. Ate it down. But to be on Drag Race, like what was the challenge they were doing? She had got like cowboy or something like that, southern something, and this bitch did a pencil skirt and a shawl. I said, "Oh, oh, okay. Well, Penny, JC Penney's would have ate that, but like unfortunately, I'm not hungry for that specifically." And I just was so irritated. I was just so irritated by that. So Mystique and Morgan, I was just like, yeah, could have done without you. Like, I knew from the first look, I knew they weren't making it into the finals. But I was like, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I did want Lucky Stars to make it into the final, but I'm glad Akira did. So in bracket one, Akira and Dawn obviously made it into the finals. I knew it as soon as I saw them. As soon as they walked, as soon as they presented them, I was like, those are the two bitches that are going to the finals. But I'm not gonna lie, I do really, really, really fuck with Lucky Stars. Like, that abstract painting one she did, that's probably one of the best looks I've seen on Drag Queen of all time. Also, Dawn's Parisian rat. Like, bitch, come on. How was the theme Paris and you dressed up as a rat and ate? And then her lip sync rat, she was a two piece, like a tube top rat. Girl, I ain't never seen no tube top rap in my life. I was like, that is perfect. Loved it down. Um, so that was bracket one, and they're doing this season in three brackets. So in bracket two, there's Aura Mayari, there's Silky motherfucking Nutmeg Ganache, and I have so much to say about Silky. I cannot wait. April Carry On. We have Selena S. Titties, who is my favorite. Hershey Liqueur, who I think should not have gone home so early in her season, but we'll talk about that. And Sam Star, who I'm fucking sick of. Okay, let's talk. So, let's jump right on Silky, because and they tell her this all the time, Silky is Drag Race gold for personality and personality only. When I tell you, I have never seen somebody's personality get them so far in something in my entire life, because the way Silky has leotarded her way through Drag Race pisses me off so hard. It really does. It really does. And Lost some weight, cool, but nothing about Silky's physical drag outside of her makeup gives Drag Race. You know what I'm saying? It gives I want to be on Drag Race. But if she didn't have that personality, I'm telling you, is gonna take her all the way to the fucking top. And it fucking did. I was so irritated. And it's just like her makeup got so good. She's insanely talented at her makeup in this bracket in this season. But it's just like, girl. And then what was the challenge? You butter be joking or something like that, where the category was butter. And she came out in like this abstract, like melted butter, like just top piece, right? It was covering her whole body. Melted butter had her name in red glitter, gorgeous. I verbally said out loud, you better not take this off and have a fucking one piece under it. And lo and behold, bitch, did she take it off and have a full leotard under it. And it's just like, that is not drag queen. And the fact that you're getting so far in this competition off of personality alone is pissing me off. Now, the fact that she a black woman and taking it all the way, love that down. Love that down. But it's just like, for drag queen, for Drag Race and what the competition is, it's like I've seen bitches get sent home for less. And now we're moving right on to Hershey Liqueur. Because Hershey Liqueur can pull a fucking look. Was Hershey a little boring in her season? Absolutely. Did she have a lot to learn? Absolutely. But to get sent home for pulling looks when a bitch that has worn a leotard she been on the show 4 times, 2 seasons, and I think 2 All-Stars, or 1 season and 3 All-Stars. I can't fucking remember. But this bitch been on the show 4 times and she's still pulling up with leotards. And I got sent home for not lip syncing the best. Like, come on now. So I think Hershey Liqueur um is a fantastic drag queen. Love her lip syncs, love her down. April Carrion, fish of the bracket. Fish of the bracket. That body is absolutely delicious. Love April Carrion. Another, like, if I saw her walking down the street, I'd be like, that's my homegirl. Like, that's a woman. So yeah, I don't know. I like what she did this season. In this bracket, she was a little I think her opening look, like when they introduced the queens, I think that look was the best look she had all bracket. It just showed off everything it needed to show: body, leg, abs, hair, lips, makeup, eyes. Like, it was just a perfect look. As far as Selena S titties, that is my favorite drag queen of this bracket. I think Selena S titties is perfect. Humor, energy, looks, entertainment. I think she just got it all. Also, her confessionals were my favorite because the part where the part where she was like, "You have to watch it, bitch." I wish this. See, now I wish this was a video episode so I can insert the clip, but I just feel like Selena S titties is like one of them bitches that got a devil and an angel on her shoulder. Y'all remember that part where, who was she talking to? Aura Mayari, I think, and she was like, "You're my pet. You were supposed to give me your point. Like, I would have gave you my point." And then Aura was like, "I got you next time. Like, I'm so sorry, I got you." And then she walks away, and Selena just looks up at the camera like, "Mm-hmm." Like, I was like, this bitch is controlling the season. But then did all of that, and I don't think Selena S titties made it to the finale. I don't think she did. Who made it to the finale of bracket 2? I have no idea, actually. That's crazy. And then I'm not going to talk about bracket 3 yet because, bitch, I'm not finished. So, but I hope I didn't spoil it for you guys. I should have said trigger warning, but I just told you basically who won. I don't remember who won bracket 2. I know Silky did, and that pissed me off. Oh, did I jump? Okay, sorry guys. I know if you guys watched it, you're gonna be like, sorry, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry, I blended bracket 2 with bracket 3. I'm so sorry. Who won bracket 2 with Silky? Now I gotta look it up. Hold on. Bracket 2. Okay. So sorry guys. I combined bracket 2 with bracket 3. So bracket 2, Silky and Crystal Method won. So in bracket 2, it was April Carrion, Aura Mayari, Crystal Method, Selena Estes, Silky, and Vivacious. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, Hershey. You can tell I just finished watching Bracket 3. I didn't even finish it. Let's talk about Vivacious. Vivacious is mother, that is queen, that is, Ornacia, the head god. But I'm not gonna lie, like I love when they bring back the older queens, but you can just tell that the older queens are the older queens, and I'm just like, oh, like it's giving something for sure. It is giving something. Um, but the fact that Vivacious has been in drag for over 20 years and can't perfect a makeup look is a little concerning to me. Um, because I think if you're a drag queen, you should be at least be able to pull a look, like at least in the makeup department. Like that's the between like no, that's it. Like yeah, that's literally the least you should be able to do. And the fact that not only she can't get her makeup quite right, but she can't do other people's makeup quite right, didn't like that. I was like, yeah, mama, I don't know, but Crystal Method, um, I loved as soon as she came on. I love Crystal from her season. All of the queens that I think should win their season end up going home, and I don't know if that's a me thing or a them thing. I don't know, but I hate that. So I'm glad she made it to the finale. Her looks were. I just love any drag that's weird as fuck. I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So that's why Dawn is my favorite drag queen of all time. It's just like nobody else is gonna execute a look this perfectly in their own niche. Like level of drag. And I think she just knows her drag so good. And I think Crystal and Lucky Stars are three other really good examples of that. But girl, yeah, if you don't watch Drag Queen, I highly, highly would be honored if you let this podcast be the one to introduce you to it. And bitch, start from season one. Don't be like me, because I'm not gonna lie. When I used to be a flight attendant, I lived in a house with this gay dude for a while, and he put me on. But we started from like that was what so many years ago. We started on like fucking season 12, bitch, and I was like, oh, So then on my own, I went back to like season 2, and I was like, this is not like that was really like J.C. Penney Nordstrom like off rack drag, and I was just like, bitch, I just saw. You know what I'm saying? Like I just saw like a bitch come out with a mattress on her head. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I want to go back that far. So that's why I haven't seen seasons 1 through 4. I think I've only seen 5 through 17. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, if you want to get into Drag Race, please do it. You have Drag Race which is the first one. Then you have Drag Race International. Then bitches were giving. You have All Stars, you have Untucked. Bitch, there's so many you can watch, and I highly, highly recommend that you do. Um, to get into the next episode, I don't know if I told you guys this in the last episodes. I kind of just like talk and upload. I rarely edit unless it's a video episode. But like, I never tried a pina colada before. I feel like I did tell you guys this, but I tried it for the first time a couple months ago, and bitch, now I think I'm sick. I think I actually did something to myself because like my whole life I never liked coconut. I remember telling you guys this now. I do. But like it's real. I tried a pina colada for the first time, and now every time I go out I need a fucking pina colada. And if the place I'm at doesn't have a pina colada cuz you need like a fucking blender, I'm actually sad. Like I'm like, "Damn, can y'all make like a iced pina colada? Can y'all do something with coconut, please?" Like I don't know, bitch, I'm sick. I really am. I don't know what I did to myself. I like opened a portal of like coconut. I don't know. Um, let me see what else I want to talk to you guys about. Oh, I know what I want to talk to you guys about. Just because I love when you guys give me your opinions on stuff, especially when I talk about clips that I see online and stuff. So I want to talk to you guys about the Cam Newton and Spice video. Okay, now before I talk about this, I don't really know a lot about Cam Newton. Cam Newton. Jesus, Zaria. I don't know a lot about Cam Newton except the fact that he used to be a football player. Yes. And I don't know who Spice is at all. So I just want that to be known because I don't like when people talk about shit that they have no idea about. Um, but then talk like they do. So, oh my god, my apartment complex is doing Pilates. Anyway, sorry. But I just don't like when people are like, I don't know anything, but then talk like they do, especially about the people they're talking about. I don't really know neither one of these niggas, okay? But I just want to talk to you guys about what they were talking about because I feel like it's so easy to slip into a unfortunate mindset, especially when everybody else believes it. It's hard to like stay in your own lane with what you believe, right? So, in this podcast episode that they did, um, Cam Newton, they were talking about cheating, right? And so Cam Newton was basically trying to not justify cheating, but well, yeah, I guess they both were, but basically saying that a man can find any reason to sleep with a woman. Like a man, if he wants to, he can find a beauty in anybody and any woman just to sleep with her. Um, and Spice was like, "Yeah, that's cool, but like if you cheat, like I'm gonna cheat back. Like you're the man of the house. Like you lead. Like I'm following your lead. Like you cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on you." And so he was basically saying like, if you're gonna cheat on me, don't do it because I'm cheating on you. Do it because you want to do it because you want to do it. Basically, like if you're gonna cheat on me, don't do it because I'm cheating on you. Do it because you actually want to cheat on me. And I don't think a lot of y'all realize how absolutely idiotic this entire conversation was. And I know on Spice's part, she was kind of trolling and stuff, but like maybe not because I know people who genuinely think like that. Like if you cheat on me, I have to get my lick back. And going back into the conversation that I had in the beginning of this episode, like when you get older, there's certain shit that you're just not gonna entertain or not gonna want to put energy towards. And I feel like that's one of the things that a lot of people should start not putting their energy towards because you end up standing 10 toes down, you can end up sounding like a fucking idiot or actually like doing idiotic shit, right? And so I and first of all, I just hate when a man tries to excuse shit like actual shit behavior on the sole fact that he's a man. Like there's no choice in the matter. It's pure biology. Like to excuse the dumbest and like most unloyal behavior up to the biology of a man, therefore you have no control over it. Which just means you're a nasty bitch with no self control and shouldn't be around anything with a vagina without a fucking shock collar on. That's exactly what that means. But I digress. Um and when you say stuff like that, it makes it seem like women are incapable of doing that same thing for the same exact reason. Because I know hella women that live life pussy first. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I used to be a flight attendant. I knew bitches that would fuck a single dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the fact that you think that because you have a dick, you get to do shit categorically and biology. You know what I'm saying? You get to do shit because it's like, well, this dick is making me do it. It's not. I'm a man. What you expect? Like women don't also have that ability. They do. It's just that y'all, we don't blame it on our pussy. We just be like, well, you got me. Oh well, or hey, you didn't. So you know what I'm saying? And I just hate that shit because it's either you eat it or you don't. Don't try to insult my intelligence trying to tell me the makings of a man when I can literally make a man in my stomach. Like, bitch, don't play with me. Do not play with me. Like, you did it because you're a bitch ass nigga, not because you're a man and you don't have no control over where you put your dick. Let's just get that out the way. But also, for Spice, like I said, I don't know this bitch, so I don't know if she actually feel this way or if she was just trolling. But to speak to about a woman who actually does feel that way, because I know some bitches. I do know some bitches. Some bitches like that is probably listening right now. So yeah. um I don't know why that is even a thing a woman would do. The only way I can see why, in what way you would do that, is if you had a man who cheated on you and you were just like, bet, okay, we're done, and I'm finna go fuck on my ex now. So yeah. But to stay with the nigga that cheated on you and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna get my lick back. Like, why are we fucking other people to get my lick back? And y'all already know how I feel about sex. You know what I'm saying? I like to be fucked long, hard, and very rough when I fucking feel like it. You know what I'm saying? and maybe that's why I feel this way, cause like I'm not, my pussy not wet all the time, you know what I'm saying, like my coochie not like it's not just ready for dick at all moments of the time. So maybe that's why I'm so far disconnected on this specific topic, because I'm just like, why would me fucking somebody else ever make me feel better about you cheating on me? Like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? I'm not about to give nobody this good ass A grade wagyu pussy just because you gave somebody that weak ass dick. Not finna happen. And yes, it becomes weak ass dick as soon as you give it. I don't know. I don't care what I said last night. I don't care what I was calling you the other night. It becomes weak ass dick as soon as you give it to somebody else. Period. You know. So I think I just made like sense to myself, because I'm like, why do so many people think that that's a good like rebuttal or a good like comeback to being cheated on? Well, I'm gonna just fuck somebody else too, and you'll never know. So I guess that's funny. Like, girl, what? And you know what? I don't even like being friends with bitches like that, because that means you like your life to be dramatic. You like your life to have toxicity in it, and I don't. And then that means every time we get together, you gonna want to tell me about it, and I'll be damned if I listen to some shit like that at 28. You got me fucked up. Get away from me forever. You know what I'm saying? I like bitches to be like, he cheated on me. I thought we was gonna be together forever. Oh, guess we not, bitch. On to something new. You know, that's the type of shit I need in my life. I don't need to be like, yeah, he cheated on me, but then I fucked his best friend, and girl, are we six? Not six. That's crazy, y'all. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. But you know what I'm saying? Like, are we immature? Because I think we are. I don't like shit like that. Get the fuck away from me before I fucking before I spit on you. So yeah, I was just like, there's people who are in their late 30s, early 40s, 50s. I don't know how old Cam is, who really think that these two dumb motherfuckers are sitting up here having a really intelligent conversation. Now, like I said, I do get that Spice may have been trolling, because you know you can only troll with Cam Newton, because he really think he one of the smartest niggas on the planet. And I promise you, if you put any sort of test, reading, literature, biology, math, anything, any type of test in front of him, I'm almost betting, I'm almost willing to bet every money that I've ever made in my entire life that he would fail, no matter what the category is. You know what I'm saying? So niggas like that, you just gotta troll. So I do understand that she might have been trolling, but to erase Spice and just put in place a bitch who actually meant that, it's just like there's people listening to this like, yeah, bitch, if you cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat back. Like, how about we just leave this nigga and like go on with our life without the hassle of like, I don't know. Like I said, that might be my low libido and my and my age, because I'm just like, that's not that's not cute. And it's not even about being cute. It's just like, bitch, that sound exhausting. Like, living that type of life sounds wild as fuck. But yeah, I was watching the whole thing. I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched that one part. And I was watching it with my lip curled up so bad, because I'm just like, I just do not see the benefit in cheating back with somebody. I don't see the benefit in talking to somebody after they cheated on you. Get your shit and get out. Also, speaking of get your shit, y'all know Wait and Exhale, that movie? Why is that the infamous line? When she's like, get your shit, and get out. Why is that the infamous line and not the line where she was like, you want my kids to go to an all-white school because you don't want them to be improperly influenced? Well, guess what, John? You're the motherfucking improper influence. Like, why is that not the proper? I love that line. I be saying that shit all around my house. My cats be like, what the fuck? But yeah, anyway, I don't know. That really grinded my gears when I heard that, because I don't like for people to listen to shit like that and be like, yeah, that's the way I'm gonna think from now on. If my nigga cheat on me, I'm gonna just fuck somebody else. Girl, no. Girl, just no. Don't do that. If your nigga cheat on you, leave him and never talk to him again, okay? Just don't. Please. And then also, I guess this is gonna be an hour episode. I'm gonna leave you guys with something that a man un unwillingly told me, okay? And I think it's important that a lot of women hear it, because uh you guys know that I'm also a certified personal trainer, right? So there's a couple people that I train for my job on my days off, either virtually or they just come over to my house and I train them, because I have a little tiny gym in my house. And I heard it a lot even when I was actually training like for a job, like when that was my only job. I used to hear women say like, "Oh, I don't want to be jacked. I don't want to look like a man. I don't want to be super big and strong and bulky and stuff like that." And it's just like, I get that. I get that. And there's two things that I want to say to that before I tell you about what the man says. You guys are going to have to start finding beauty and strength and in being strong, because mental strength is not going to be a fuck enough. When you're frail and when you're little and when you're tiny, you're easily fuckwittable. You know what I'm saying? You look easy to grab, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit. You know what I'm saying? You look easy to fucking do anything to. So when you got a little potato in your arm and your back strong and your arms look strong and your legs cock diesel as fuck, you're gonna have to find beauty in that, because being a strong woman is very important, especially today when everybody think we supposed to be back in the kitchen and everybody think we stupid and we shouldn't talk and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, being physically strong does not have to look bulky. It doesn't. But you have to also know what you're talking about, and you also have to know what the fuck you're doing to get that strong, you know? It used to piss me off when I heard people say, I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. Bitch, these people have stopped enjoying life to look like this. This is it. This is not some shit that you can do 2 days you come into the gym. You know what I'm saying? These people don't eat shit. These people have literally changed their entire lifestyles to be a bodybuilder. You are not going to become a bodybuilder off of 2 days at Planet Fitness, babe. You're just not. So that's what I meant by you have to know what you're talking about and you have to know what you're actually doing, right? The reason I'm saying that is because the other day I work at a vet hospital, emergency vet hospital, if y'all don't know this, okay? Ran and operated by all women. I'm checking out a client. Dog's well, got stitches, cone on his head. I'm giving the guy, you know, I'm like, hey, take your dog home, basically. Now, I hear it all the time because when you work in an all woman hospital, you just gonna hear the dumbest shit ever. People are like, oh, well, I've literally heard somebody get mad at what we were charging him for surgery. He was mad that it only cost that much because we were all woman hospital. I was like, that's not true, but okay. So that's what I meant by the dumbest shit ever. So this man told me I was giving him his dog. One of my coworkers was walking out the front door to maybe get food or something like that. And he said, "You know how I can tell no, what did he say? Oh, I want to get it right cuz I was so irritated. Oh, he said, "You know how I can tell there's no men that work here?" And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Because everybody walks like, what the fuck did he say?" He was like, "Everybody walks like, oh my god, I cannot remember what he said." But basically he was saying like we walk around like there's no danger, like we're just free. And I was like, "What?" Like, what? And he was like, "Yeah, you guys are just like laughing and joking and walking around." And he was like, "I was watching her, like the way she walks, she just walks like there's no danger, impeding upon her." And he was like, guys can tell, who's the easy target just by a walk." And I was like, "How?" You know what I'm saying? Disgusted, you know? And he was like, "There's a certain like lightness, there's a certain bounce that women have that she's either easy to pick up, she won't defend herself or something like that." And I'm like, you niggas need to be taken out back and shot in the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like to even look at a person and try to decipher how kidnappable they are is fucking disgusting. And now that's never gonna not be in my head. I'm finna walk around like Kimbo slicing this bitch. I promise you, everywhere I go, I'm finna fee fi fo the fuck out the ground. What do you mean you can tell by the way we walk if we're gonna defend ourselves or not? Well, so I want that to be ingrained in every single woman's brain that's listening to this from now on. When you walk, when you're just existing, listening to fucking music, walking down the street, eating ice cream, bitch, walking into work, walking away from work, walking to your car. These niggas are looking at each foot hit the ground. And it's like, yeah, I could take her. So when you in that fucking gym or when you skip in that gym, I want you to think about a night when you walk into your fucking car and a nigga has been watching you all day with your light foot stepping ass. You know what I'm saying? I want you to really think about, like, I do need to be strong. I should be a little bit thicker. I should have some meat on my bones. You know what I'm saying? Because if a nigga ever try me, Lord hope he don't, I need to be able to slam that nigga on the back of his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really. And this is not victim shaming. I just want you guys to be aware, because there's nothing worse than knowing that you can be the victim and act like you're not. You know what I'm saying? Now, should these niggas all be shot dead? Absolutely. Absolutely. Give me the gun. I'll do it first. But it's just like, we also do have to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? God forbid something ever happened. I would like you bitches to just become Keanu Reeves. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't want it to be easy, and I don't want them to watch us like that. But since they do, we cannot make it easy. We cannot make it easy. You cannot be, unless you are under 5 foot, walking around trying to be 90 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You look easy to take. As scary and as fucked up that is, it, you know what I'm saying? This is what these niggas are looking for, you know? So I hope you go to the gym and pick that 20 pound up and just start going ham. Or you know what? Even if you don't want to work out, just start walking around heavy. You know what I'm saying? Stomp everywhere you go, bitch. Stomp every single where you. We should be doing that regardless. Stomp everywhere. Stomp everywhere. Make them put metal in your shoes. Make the floor look hard as fuck. Oh my god. That really pissed me off, made my fucking stomach hurt. Just like that episode of Criminal Minds. I watched that shit when I was like 12. Remember that episode where I don't even know what happened? Homegirl killed somebody and then did a potluck, and they was like, well, where's the person? And she was like, the whole motherfucking neighborhood just ate this person. When I tell you, I will never. Y'all remember that thing on TikTok where they were doing like the cake thing? It's just it's 1,000 cakes on the table outside, and niggas is coming from all over. Don't know who made it. Eating cake? No, absolutely not. That episode of Criminal Minds has never left my fucking mind. Outside, who made it? No, no. I don't even do potlucks at work just because of that episode of Criminal Minds. If I don't watch you make it, I'm not fucking eating it. I'm so sorry. You're not about to feed me. You're not about to feed me, Timothy. I'm so sorry. No. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the episode there. If you could do me a favor and like, comment, subscribe, share, post on your Instagram stories about this podcast. I have a lot of stuff coming out this week. I'm updating my Patreon as we speak, because I just have a bunch of videos that I need to upload over there. Girl, the editing be chewing my asshole up. Oh my god, I hate editing. And the videos be so long. Look at this video, it's a fucking hour. Oh my god. If this was a video episode, it would have came out in fucking December. There's no way I could ever do an hour video episode. That's wild. But let me know how you guys like the video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, rate the show, give it a 5 stars. Let's be honest. I really don't deserve anything less. Let's just be honest. I don't. So go ahead, give it a 5 stars. Tell your friends. I'm gonna be making more stickers. If you live in the Jacksonville area, you can find them with the little QR code. Don't find me, bitch. Find the podcast. Like, don't try to figure out where I live. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.